Trinidad and Tobago named the most dangerous English-speaking Caribbean island, and in sport, Grenada's Prime Minister supports his Vincentian counterpart on regional cricket. I'm Dawn Paris, and this is the Caribbean in 10 for Friday, July 7th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Join the Caribbean Broadcasting Union and its regional and international partners at the CBU Annual General Assembly, August 21st through 24th at the British Colonial Hilton Hotel in Nassau, the Bahamas, under the theme Digital Developments in Caribbean Media. Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Dr. the Honorable Hubert Alexander Minnis, will welcome delegates during the opening ceremony. Guyana's Minister of Public Telecommunications, the Honorable Kathy Hughes, will offer a keynote address on digital developments in the region. See the launch of the UNESCO-sponsored Manual of Social Media Guidelines for Caribbean Journalists, with guest speaker Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn. And hear from international media players about the new developments in digital television standards in Europe, the U.S., and Japan. And this year's Caribbean Broadcasting Awards Gala at the Atlantis Resort Paradise Island is not to be missed. Call 246-430-1007 to book your space in the three-night conference and exhibition. Don't miss the CBU 48th Assembly at the British Colonial Hilton Hotel in Nassau from August 21st through 24th. Discounts on flights to the assembly on the official airline, Caribbean Airlines.
Trinidad and Tobago has been named as the most dangerous country in the English-speaking Caribbean in the Global Peace Index Report 2017. And Opposition Senator Wade Mark has asked the Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dennis Moses, what urgent measures are being taken to correct this negative image of the Twin Island Republic. Well, Minister of National Security Edmund Dillon answered on behalf of Moses. He says that the country's image is not the responsibility of any single ministry or entity. He also explained that the country was on the list due to a rise in military expenditure. But Opposition Senator Daniel Solomon says the listing indicates that more needs to be done to address the crime situation. We get more in this CNews report.
This country was ranked 97 out of 163 countries in the Global Peace Index Report 2017 as compared to 84th place in 2016. The report, compiled by the Institute for Economics and Peace, accounts for over 99.7% of the world's population. The countries were assessed using 23 indicators on the level of safety and security in society, the extent of domestic and international conflict, and the degree of militarization during the debate of the Bail Access to Bail Amendment Bill 2017, and Senator Solomon said the report results are startling.
It's going to affect the economy. So, Madam President, I certainly agree with the Attorney General's assertion that we are in a situation where we've got to treat with crime, and we must treat with crime as the #1 issue.
Senator Solomon made reference to poorer countries who did not rank as high as Trinidad and Tobago.
Haiti is 81, so we are ahead of Haiti. Guyana on the South American mainland was ranked 83. So we fall higher, more dangerous than these poorer nations.
Trade unions in Barbados are planning a march on Parliament next Tuesday to show their opposition to government's austerity measures announced in the budget. The announcement came even as the unions appeared to be softening their stance on the issue. In his May presentation of the fiscal package, Finance Minister Chris Sinclair announced a 2% levy on all foreign exchange transactions, as well as an increase in the National Social Responsibility Levy from 2% to 10%. Trade unions had been demanding a complete repeal of the levy or a coping subsidy for their members. But now they say they're prepared to accept a 50% reduction in the tax. President of the Barbados Secondary Teachers Union, Mary Redmond, says Tuesday's march is only the first phase of action by the unions. The workers' representative maintains the measures will result in increased hardship for Barbadians. Years after Haiti's army was disbanded following a military coup, the current administration is planning to start recruiting for a new army. According to Defense Minister Hervé Dennis, the government now expects to recruit approximately 500 soldiers. In an interview with Reuters news agency, the minister said the duties of the recruits will include rebuilding after national disasters as well as monitoring borders. He said due to budget constraints, only 500 will be recruited, but the budget will eventually determine if that number can be increased. He told the news agency that a vote is expected in the coming months. Haiti's army was disbanded in 1995 by former President Jean-Bertrand Aristide following the military coup. But in recent months, there have been calls for the establishment of an army as the United Nations mission in the country is scheduled to depart in October. The UN mission in Haiti has been in place following a second coup against Aristide that took place in 2004. Well, stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
Continuing with sports, CARICOM Chairman and Grenada's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is supporting his Vincentian counterpart's claim that Cricket West Indies, as a private entity controlling a public good, cannot exclude others from the issues surrounding West Indies cricket. On Wednesday, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves questioned the CWI's place as a private company managing the sport. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown believes CARICOM should keep out of CWI's affairs, but Dr. Mitchell disagrees.
He reiterated the position that he has to move on this particular issue. And in fact, he used the whole concept of the public good when someone was raising but the West Indies Cricket Board is a private institution. And there is nothing private about the West Indies when in fact it's a public good, the stuff in the region. And you check the Supreme Court in India and the result of their conclusion as far as Indian cricket is concerned. They were very clear. If you have a private organization serving a public good, you can't just be removed from what's happening in the country.
And Captain Jason Holder says West Indies need to find solutions to their batting woes by the time the next one-day series against England rolls around in September. Speaking following their 8-wicket defeat to India in the 5th one-day international yesterday, which dealt the hosts a 3-1 series loss, Holder said there were issues which needed to be addressed and urged players to go away and work on developing their game over the next 2 months. Holder said the innings had been hurt by the inability of the players to push for a big score. Despite the batting lapses in all 4 completed games in the series, Holder praised the bowlers for the valiant efforts, oftentimes in pressure situations. And that's Caribbean 10. Join us again at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.